Hello dear students, today we are going to start second part of same chapter, that is mineral. So let's start our class. Dear students, in our last class we read about minerals. We read that how many types of minerals are there, what a classification of minerals are there, what are different properties of metallic and non-metallic mineral. We read a map of India in which we read that what are the states or which are the states where you can find different type of mineral. And in today's class we will cover this topic like mining, method of mining, types of open cast mining, underground or subsurface mining, impact of mining, conservation of minerals, and in last you will have a set of questions as an activity for you. So let's start our class. So here our first topic starts with mining. Mining is the extraction of valuable minerals or other geological material from the depth of the earth. Mining is also required to obtain minerals from the industrial development. So you can see mining is an important process for industrial development. Next we will have method of mining. So mainly there are three types of mining. The first one is open cast mining, then alluvial mining, and then shaft mining. Open cast mining is a type of surface mining that is carried out when minerals occur close to the surface. Alluvial mining is small scale mining that is occur or in which a large amount of water is added as a separator just to separate light particle from heavy minerals. Alluvial mining is mainly done for minerals like gold and tea. And in last, we are having shaft mining. Shaft mining is a type of underground mining in which a long vertical tunnel or shaft is dug to bring out the minerals to the surface, which is mainly for the minerals like gold, etc. And our next topic is technique of open cast or surface mining. So here mainly 5 techniques are there. The first one is open pit mining, then quarrying, then strip mining, then mountain top removal, and in last landfill mining. So first we will know that what is open pit mining. Open pit mining is recovery of materials from an open pit in the ground. Next we are having quarrying. Quarrying is identical to top pit or you can say open pit mining except that it refers to sandstone and clay. Third we are having strip mining. Strip mining is stripping surface layer off to reveal ore underneath. And fourth, we are having mountain top removal. Mountain top removal is commonly associated with coal mining, which involves taking the top of the mountain off ridge to deposit at depth. And the last, we are having landfill mining. It is a process in which solid wastes which have previously been landfilled are processed. This landfill mining is also known as L, F, M and R. And in second topic, we are having underground or subsurface mining. So here, underground or subsurface mining are also of three kinds. They are drift mining, then slope mining, and then shaft mining. Drift mining, horizontal access tunnel are used. In slope mining, it uses diagonally sloping that access shaft, and shaft mining itself utilized as vertical access shaft. And now we will have impact of mining on environment. Here as we can see a picture of clean and green environment. On the other side you can see a picture or a condition of a place after mining. Students, mining is very dangerous as it causes damage to the environment by polluting it. Miners create air pollution and its inhalation leads to damage of our lungs. So normally here we will discuss that what are impact of mining on environment on our human being. So first, it leads to air pollution. It leads to water mine tailing. Actually, mine tailing is a process in which whatever the mud wastage of mining is there, that is directly released to the water bodies, and this causes water pollution. Next, displacement of wildlife, then erosion and sedimentation, then soil degradation, and in last, subsidence. And now we are having water conservation of minerals. How can we conserve our minerals? So minerals are considered as backbone of an economy. For most of the minerals are non-renewable. So there is an urgent need to conserve them. Some important measures to conserve these minerals are as follow. The first one is minerals should be used wisely. Then wastage of minerals should be minimized. Modern technology should be used for exploitation. Export of minerals should be minimized. Recycling of metals should be encouraged. And the most important thing is there that we can also follow 3R strategy, that is very important just to save our environment. And here is a set of questions for you as an activity. Your first question is, where do you find petroleum in India? Which country in the world is the largest producer of natural gas? Which is the hardest form of coal? And what do you mean by LFMR? And in last, you are having a quotes. Conservation of energy today will light your tomorrow. So do conserve mineral as much as you can. That's all for today's class. Thank you.